Today's Pokemon theory covers Corviknight, one of the newest Pokemon revealed for the new entry to the Pokemon series, Sword and Shield. But was this Pokemon inspired by previous Pokemon games, or is a completely new Pokemon? Sign in, get ready to add to the discussion below, and make sure people know I exist by liking the video. Now, let's jump into today's Pokemon theory. Is Corviknight a brand new Pokemon, or recycled inspiration from previous games? Here are some new Pokemon. This game is totally not Zelda Breath of the Wild Pokemon Edition. Giant Pokemon are a thing now, so hey, if you wanted Pokemon Godzilla, you got it. And two good boys are the legendary Pokemon. Yep, there you go, caught you up in less than a minute. But one Pokemon stuck out the most. Corviknight, a black night bird that will be used to allow players to fly around towns were previously visited. Sounds great to me. No more HMs once again mean that people have to have some way to use moves like fly or surf, so Corviknight obviously takes the place of the fly HM. Corviknight being a steel flying type, I guess Skarmory wasn't cool enough. NANI? Enough. I'm not really sure why they decided to go with steel flying, honestly. Why not a dark flying type? Oh, yeah, because there's like already a crow. I mean, two of them. So then, this Pokemon is just a crow, right? Well, not exactly. This is where the theory becomes interesting. It seems that a growing amount of people have noticed that this bird looks extremely similar to another one from previous games. The black shadowed bird that flies players around in the previous entries when you used Fly. Starting with Generation 3 and higher, when Fly was used, a black shadowed bird would then fly up and out, picking the player up and taking them to the location that they selected. The black shadow bird looks very similar to Corviknight, and Corviknight is the HM Fly replacement for Pokemon Sword and Shield.
It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited.
This Pokemon is not necessarily recycled inspiration though. The Galar region being based off of Europe and perhaps a few more surrounding regions, there happens to be a bird that is very common to these locations. The western jackdaw found across Europe. Quite some time ago when these birds were being named and these creatures were being given names, an individual decided to name this one and describe it formally as Corvus Mane Dula. Corvus. Corviknight. Pokemon Sword and Shield, based on the location well known for knights and medieval lineage. And there we have it. That's why it's named what it's named. Makes a lot of sense. The only real difference is the size. In comparison to its real-life counterpart, Corviknight is huge, standing at around a whopping 7 foot 3 inches. This bird Pokemon is one of the biggest and likely was made that way to fly players around. So it makes sense. Just for one game, I really would like it if Game Freak and the Pokemon Company would just acknowledge that you can fly around on tiny Pokemon like Pidgey. Come on, man, you can just grab their legs and they got you. Well, that's going to conclude the theory. I would say yes and no. Basically, we have ourselves a lot of inspiration mixed in with the region's lineage based upon real life. This Pokemon was inspired, but at the same time was created from real life as well.